In today's video, we're going to be actually covering off the 5 top haunted dolls that Sammy doesn't know about, and hopefully, to be honest, we don't have a 6th. Make sure you watch to the very end of the video because we have something special in store waiting there for you. Your comments mean the world to us, and by sharing them you can officially become part of the Spooky Squad. More information in the description. After filming, we decided to test Foxy, and what we captured was truly unbelievable. Now we need your help to unravel the mysteries of the paranormal and uncover the truth. Can you see that?
What is that?
What the?
Don't forget to watch and share your insights and become part of the Spooky Squad.
It's a doll. What's the worst that can happen?
As some of you may actually know, we have just actually let Foxy here spend the night in the Kenwick Cemetery as we searched for the Headless Horseman, but we ended up finding ghost children.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
You literally said that Foxy is a her.
Isn't Foxy a her?
It's a he.
Apologies. Okay, Foxy is a he, everyone. Apologies about that. Oops, Foxy's moving.
Oh no, he's haunted.
Yes. All right, Sam, are you ready?
Yes.
The top 5 haunted dolls. The first haunted doll. The first haunted doll was actually called Annabelle.
Oh, I think I
Do
can
you
know this
remember
one.
Annabelle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you would. Annabelle was actually a raggedy doll that you can see here. She was actually found in the 1970s. She was bought at a hobby store by a nurse by the name of Donna and her friend Angie. They're actually living in a house together. And at the beginning, the Annabelle raggedy doll was just a great gift to have at home. Do you know what happened then?
She got possessed.
Close. She started to move.
Wait, what?
Yep, she started to move around in different parts. They'd find her in different parts of the house. But do you know what one of the scariest parts was?
What?
She wrote a note.
Wait, what?
Yep, she wrote a note with "Help me" written on it. And she left that around. So, would that freak you out if Foxy here wrote you a note?
To let you know,
Yes.
if that happened, well, pow.
Foxy's gone. Is that what you're saying?
No.
Well, guess what the other girls did?
What?
Donna and Angie actually called in a medium, which is someone who can actually communicate with paranormal. And they actually found out that Annabelle was supposedly haunted or possessed by a child's ghost. They thought maybe the child actually passed away with Annabelle in their hands. But they then also found out that it would obviously be a demon masquerading as a child to try and get people to actually take it and then cause mayhem. In the end, they actually called in Warren and Lorraine to actually come in and take her out. What's her name? Goodness me, I'm going to try and get the names right. You haven't seen the Conjuring movie, obviously, because you're way too young. It's way too scary.
I want to see it.
I know you do, but you're not. You're way too young still. So the Warrens, Ed and Lorraine, actually came and actually collected the doll. And as they picked her up and put her in the back of the car broke down on the way home.
Broke down.
Correct, broke down. And you know where Annabelle is now sitting?
Where?
She is now in a case which is made by the Warrens to contain the spirit. It's actually got a prayer on it and a warning on the front which says, "Do not open this glass under any circumstances." Because the thing is, if you actually open up that glass, supposedly something can get out and follow you home.
I have an idea.
What's that?
Can we go there, open up the glass, and just beat the hell
I
out of
am
it?
not opening up the glass.
I'll beat the hell out of it.
Okay, here's something for you. Someone actually turned up, I believe it was either to Annabelle or to one of the other dolls, and did exactly what you said. "I don't believe in you, I'm more powerful than you, you're just a made-up doll," and so on. You know what happened to that person on the way home?
What?
They crashed and died, just to be clear.
That's it.
Yeah. So if I see a doll behind glass with "Do not open" and all the crosses on it, I'm going to be paying this thing with respect, and I am not touching it, just in case.
To let you know,
Yeah.
if I see that, I don't really care.
Yes, you do.
I do not.
Yes, you do.
Because, like,
What is
it's
it, just
demon.
a doll to you?
It's a demon. Like, can we beat the hell out of it? Can we
No.
just sleep it?
No, it doesn't work that way. Okay, all right, let's move on to number 2. This doll is actually called Robert. Now, you're going to see this picture of this doll.
Robert.
Robert the doll. And you're going to think, oh, look.
Oh yeah, I saw that one before.
You've seen it before. This is actually named after his original owner. His last name is Otis, Robert Otis. He actually is now in Florida, West Keys, actually in one of the museums. He's over 100 years old. You know, the people who made this one actually made the very first teddy bear. I think in the 1880s, I think it was the Steriff Company who made the first one. So they made this one. So it's actually like a little soldier, look. Like a little sailor. It looks innocent, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Robert actually took this doll everywhere when he was an adult. And things started to go a little bit wrong in his house, and he kept on blaming Robert. And the thing was once again, when he passed away, someone bought his house and found Robert. Have you heard of the Chucky movies?
Yes.
Chucky? The Chucky movies are based on Robert.
How?
Because everything started to go wrong around the house. Things got to be moved. There was things going wrong. People just felt unease. They got nausea. They got headaches. Didn't chase them with a knife or anything. But that's what the Chucky movies were actually based on. And he is now actually in one of the actual museums again. And everyone says to always hear a giggle, just like Chucky. What if you wake up in the middle of the night and your little doll here starts giggling?
Beat the hell out of it.
It won't be staying in your room for long. I can tell you. Next
I'll
one.
be throwing it out of my window.
Absolutely. Next
Oh,
one.
what the hell?
Number 3 is Kiku.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen this one? Okay. Kiku is actually from the 1900s. He's a child's doll. It was actually given to a little girl who unfortunately passed away from yellow fever. And the problem was she actually passed away holding the doll. And what the parents did is normally back in these time, in the early 1900s, what they did was, 1910 so on, they usually bury the doll with the child. But the child was so young, they actually kept the doll and buried the child. So they put the doll in sort of a shrine in their house. Over time, nothing happened. But do you know what started to happen?
What?
Its hair started to grow. Its hair started to grow and they were going, what's happening here? So in the end, they actually had to cut the hair and it kept on growing. Eventually, I think in the 1940s, they moved out of the house and this doll was actually donated to the local temple. And the actual people had to continually to cut its hair to this day. But do you know one of the other creepy things?
What?
Over time, have I got the photo? Its mouth has started to open more and more. So if your doll starts growing hair and its mouth starts to open, okay, we're giving it to a temple. It's not staying in our house.
Same thing that I did. Beat the hell out of it.
Definitely not. It is gone. All right.
I'll be throwing it into the trash.
Absolutely. Number 4, Ruby. This is an easy one, really. It's once again, it's actually traveling in the actual Museum of Oddities in the US of all places. It was actually discovered in the attic. You know what an attic is?
Yeah.
An attic is, up top of a house. The doll was actually handed down through generations of all the kids, through the families. And what's actually happened was when people get around it, they have a weird feeling from the point of view of feeling sick and nauseated again. Looking at the doll, it creeps me out actually already. You know me and clowns. It creeps me out already. But the thing is that they called in a medium to try and clear out the bad feelings within the doll. It didn't work. So they had to donate it to a museum, once again, to get it out of the house. The thing is, this has got a really weird one where every time people see this weird doll, they have the compulsion to pick it up and cuddle it and take it home.
That's what I'm feeling right now.
You want to cuddle that thing?
Somehow.
No.
not joking.
No. We're not cuddling this thing.
I feel sick and I really want to cuddle it for some reason.
We are 100% not cuddling that weird ass doll because
I cuddle you.
it reminds me of a really weird clown. And you know me and clowns.
What clown?
So tell me, do you feel like cuddling your doll? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Is its hair growing?
No.
No, thank God. All right. Lucky last. Number 5 of the haunted dolls that I actually found, fun enough, is in Australia. And it's called Letter.
Oh yeah.
Have you heard of this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Really what it comes down to is it's a doll which is over 100 years old. Go on.
That smile, if I saw that smile, I'd be
It is extremely creepy before you even start, isn't it? Imagine finding that. Because you know where they found that?
Where?
Underneath the floorboards. Underneath the floorboards. Someone buried a doll in a house. So it's actually the 1970s. A guy in Brisbane was actually pulling up floorboards and he actually found a letter. Everyone who sees it feels creepy. I feel creepy looking at it, let alone anything else. And do you know what happened on the way home?
When it was dark, every time a car went past, it looked like the doll was moving.
That is a guy who actually found it in Brisbane. And look at the nose. Look at the nose on that doll. And do you know that hair?
what?
That's human hair.
What?
Yep, that's human hair.
Why does that look like a human nose as well?
It looks exactly. Imagine giving that to a child. Here's your doll. Oh my God, no. That, no. You want to burn something? No. But do you know what happened on the way home?
What?
He actually put that doll on the back of his car into the boot. In the trunk, what Americans call it, in the back of the car. He's driving it home. You know what he hears in the back of the car? Let me out of here. At the back of his car.
Let me out of here.
That's right. That's why the doll is called Letter, as in short for Let Me Out of Here. He's found him in different parts of the room. He's found scuff marks on the ground where the doll has actually moved around, and it loves especially being around children. So all I can say really with this guy here is that if I ever see a doll that creepy, I'm creeped out before I even know its history. The best thing about Foxy here is Foxy doesn't look like
It's just
that.
why does it not like adults?
Why doesn't it like adults? I don't know.
And
It could be a
does it just
ghost
want
of a child.
does it just want to possess children?
I don't know. I don't believe it's actually hurt anyone. It just loves playing and moving around. It's not like Annabelle and some of the other ones that, you know,
So
when people
he's
come in.
basically nice.
Well, yeah, he seems nice. He doesn't look nice, but he seems nice. So far from the top 5 that I've found, because we have to do a test on your doll to see if it's possessed, primarily because we left it in a cemetery with children ghosts, and we were a little bit apprehensive that they might come home with us.
Headless horseman.
And the Headless Horseman. If you haven't seen that video already, just go ahead and have a look at the video. It's just literally gone up live, where we actually go through and find the Headless Horseman. So what we've learnt from the 5 dolls is very simple. Has your doll written any notes?
I have seen some.
It hasn't written any notes. Good. Does it have human hair that grows?
No.
Is its mouth opening?
Kind of.
Do you have a unbelievable compulsion to cuddle it?
Yes.
Okay, bit of a red flag. Does it walk around at night? Not so far. Because what we did is a previous video, we actually put an overnight a camera onto Foxy here to see if it moved. I think we need to do that again, but I think we need to have a look at a couple of other ways. How about we leave beside it a pen and paper? We put a light next to it, because obviously, you know, the kids in the graveyard said we're talking about lights in the video. Maybe if it activates that light. And 2, we'll also have the camera on it to see if it moves. If it doesn't write a note and it doesn't move and it doesn't activate the light, I think the doll's okay to come inside and it's not possessed. If it writes you a note, yeah, we're going to give it to a museum. By the way, let us know in the comments if we're missing anything, because I don't believe Foxy is haunted. I believe those ghosts we met at the graveyard are nice ghosts, and they followed our instruction, please don't follow us home. I believe they're nice. But it's better to be safe than sorry. Hopefully it doesn't do that at night. I hope it doesn't do that at night. Okay, so obviously if you've got any questions, leave it in the comments, and I think that's it.
It's haunted!
Perfect. Thanks for watching. Tell us, out of the 5 dolls, which one would you never want to bring home? And have you ever owned or encountered a haunted doll? We'd love to hear your stories in the comments below. After filming this video, we decided to test Foxy, and you won't believe what we discovered. We're convinced he might be haunted.
Look at the red button. I think Samuel. See, I told ya.
Check out the video links below to see the chilling evidence we captured you won't want to miss. We need your help to uncover the truth about the paranormal. Watch the videos, share your thoughts with us, and together we might just solve the mystery.
I think we need to put Foxy back out with the chickens.
Where's the fox?
Fox is outside.
Burning the house down. So you take your pick, the fox or the house.